Smile, girl.
Oh, I always do.
All right, getting up. Like how you followed that down. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything oriented correctly. I just won't be able to read the comments on this phone. So, all right. So, second, stand up straight for me.
I'm looking at the iPad. I see it on the iPad.
What's going on, Crunchy? Ken Yates, hello.
He's always in there.
Who? All of them are always on here.
Crunchy's always in there.
Does that view look pretty good or not?
Ask them. Let them say yes or no.
Mr. Bill, you wasn't the first one on. All Dave, all night.
Has he got his little pigs?
I have not seen All Dave, all night. Are you new on here? Have you seen that one, Danielle? Willie Cormier, Cow Island, Louisiana. Yes, sir. In the house. Tim Ferris. Hello, Tim.
Oh, y'all gonna hear Oakley.
Hey, is that what y'all think? Does that look right, everybody? I'm trying to get it where y'all can see the fish. See me. It's pretty squared up. Billy Kelly.
I'm gonna be in.
Hello from Brantley, Alabama. Where's Brantley at? I don't know. I lived in Alabama in Mobile, Sims area for 7 or 8 or 9 years. I don't know where that's at. I'm not sure I'm gonna like this turned around like that, Danielle, because I can't read it all. Not new to the live streams, just the first time commented. Okay, all day.
Crunchy said it's looking good, so we're good. So come on.
Appreciate you commenting all day. That helps us out. That helps the live stream get out there to people.
An hour south of Montgomery.
Okay, okay. That's not my normal. Mid Alabama wasn't my normal stomping grounds. South Alabama was. So we got a lot to catch up on, guys. We ain't been live in almost, 3 weeks? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe somebody on here will know.
Don't we have a story to tell y'all?
We got lots of stories.
Bill, Louisiana, Harvey is in the house.
Y'all let me know when we get 100 people.
But Miss Danielle being the center of focus is probably why it looks so good.
Yeah. She's fixing her chair like over to the side away from y'all. So she needs to come back over where y'all can see her. She ain't even in the live.
I see
in this one. Oh, that's my ice for my fish that I'm cleaning. Yeah. Get everything ready, start cleaning some fish.
God's blessings to pond in and through y'all. How was the storm y'all got caught in on that short?
Storm was a little rough, but we got out of there just fine. Let me rinse my knife off, y'all.
Y'all have ever seen Forrest Gump? Y'all know they're in that storm and Lieutenant Dan? That was us. It got western pretty quick.
Haven't been live in a few weeks. There's been reason for that. I was in Colorado elk hunting.
Yeah.
Been gone for a few weeks. Is my top of my head and all in this?
Top of your hat is kind of out.
Okay, we'll stand back over here just a minute.
Well, get back up in there.
Well, stand back over there just a minute. Come up closer to the table. That's why. Because you didn't give me an accurate look at that while ago.
We're good.
All right, let's try this one more time.
Got it.
Now see. Is that better?
Hey, Mr. Bill, I start moving new animals and a whole bunch of stuff gifted to us on Saturday. Yeah, he's getting big. So
this live
beer batter deep fryer chips.
A little behind. So you can see my hat and all. It's fine now. Nice. Everything look good there?
Once you get started,
So there's a little bit of delay in this. I didn't know that.
yeah. Once he starts doing what he's gonna do, y'all can let us know if it needs to be adjusted.
How many people we got on?
On my end, 42.
42.
But I'll look on.
I need 100 on here. Y'all come on. I need 100. I can start dressing fish, but I got something I'm gonna show y'all.
Off City, Florida. What are y'all cleaning tonight?
Channel cats. Got channel cats. We got a few, I don't know, 30, 40 pounds maybe.
Looks good for here. You can see over the top of your cat. Can y'all hear us? Do
Y'all
I
hear
need
Danielle?
to yell?
She kind of loud anyways.
Yep.
They can't see you.
Yes, I can.
No, you're out of the picture.
No, I'm not. I'm right there.
Oh, y'all can see her
See
peeking
myself.
peeping over.
Looks good from here. Can hear good from here. Sounds good. Hello, Joe.
Is that our Joe?
That's our Joe. Can hear and see y'all. We need to put a fan on here. Sound is good. Go by you threads. Hey y'all, been a while. Yes, it's been a while. So, what do we want to talk about first? Bradley's phone. Let's do it. If
Well-
y'all saw that picture that I posted for y'all.
I will tell y'all that went elk hunting. Did I just totally move the? Oh my goodness.
No, you're still good. You got it wrapped.
Yeah,
in.
but it's all right. Y'all give me just a second. How about that? Still all right?
Yep, right now.
I'm always blaming that on Oakley. All right.
And I got her.
Still kind of square. All right. Well, so elk season 2025. We don't like to tell people exactly when we're gonna be gone or I'm gonna be gone.
Hello from
so
Canada.
I never do just say like, oh, I'm gonna be gone next week or anything like that. So it's always gonna be like a surprise. That's for obvious reasons, because there's psychos and stuff out there.
And I'm here and I don't want people to visit.
Yeah. But anyways, elk season 2025 come early for us this year. Normally we hunt October 1st rifle. I've got to work during that time this year, so we plan to go early. Went on an archery hunt. I'm gonna not disclose. I'm gonna kind of keep locations and all that under wraps for obvious reasons too. Went to a new unit we'd never hunted before. Trip started out good till a few hours in, and that's when things got hectic for us. We stopped in a little town to get some diesel and fuel up, take a little break, and I'm gonna do some hole fryers, guys. Got some small ones. I'm gonna do a few hole fryers, not a ton. But we stopped and picked up a couple things on a little convenience store. Went to get back in the truck, and I was driving. I had my hands full, so unbeknownst to me why, I have no idea, but I put my phone on the side of the truck right behind the window. These some of them small little 11 inchers will make a few hole fryers, 5 or 10. But I set my stuff in the truck and I never grabbed my phone. Pull out on the road, get about a mile down the road, and I'm looking for my phone, like, what I do with my phone. I thought I left it in the store. We turn around and go back. Can't find the phone anywhere. Get in touch with Danielle on my cousin's phone, and she live 360s my phone, contacts it to us, and we get to looking and find my phone, or last being or ping or whatever you call it, on my phone was 3/4 of a mile from that store up the road. So we go up there, pull over, and there it is laying in several different pieces on the side of the road. Destroyed. No good. It looks like it went under the trailer tires when it come off the side of the truck. And if you look back the way the trailer was, we're pulling an enclosed trailer. It was just perfect for that phone to go right under those two tires. And it was curled like a potato chip. And it totally like pulled the digitizer, the screen, just totally demolished it, separated it from the rest of the phone. Anyways, longer story short, we all know that I can't really stay in contact with YouTube World or Danielle or do anything else. I had all of my Onyx pins, everything I needed for basically the hunting trip, or a lot of my information was on that phone. So we stopped in Amarillo, Texas, and got the only phone we could get. Wasn't the phone I needed, but got a phone to get me through the trip. And it took a few hours, but we got it set up, got it all communicating, everything. And anybody that's ever changed phones knows how difficult that could be. But we ended up on top of the mountain. We didn't have no signal. And in scouting, we had a day and a half of scouting the first day up. And like I said, this is a new unit we'd never hunted before. So we had to do some footwork, some riding around, even seeing where entry points was on this national forest and all, BLM land, wherever we could find a hunt. And we run across phone signal. And this is 3 days after I get my phone. Everybody's got signal except for me. So we called Danielle on my cousin's phone, and she gets a looking, and my phone is disconnected. Like I don't have any service whatsoever. I had swapped carriers, and the reason I had swapped carriers is because y'all know, if you followed us very long, we keep losing signal on these lives and stuff. And I don't want to get into what carrier to use and what carrier not to use. But we have the carrier I wanted to swap to has a tower right here I'm looking at. So we were going to swap to it to make everything more streamlined on our lives and just signal here at the house and stuff. And the other carrier wasn't too happy because I'd been a customer of theirs for 31 years. And evidently, they didn't think I should swap. So 3 days after I swapped, they seized my, I don't know how you say it, Danielle, seized my phone number?
We were transferring his phone number over to the other carrier, and
they took over my phone number and deleted my transfer.
Yeah.
Without permission of the other carrier. Wouldn't give me a reason why. Said it was null and void. The transfer was that I'd have to go back into town. 2 towns, 4 stores, 4 phone stores, and 300 plus miles later, while I'm on my elk hunt, we kind of sort of got it temporarily straightened out, but I never did get it all the way straight until I got home. So I do a lot of filming with my phone. I've changed phones again after I got home to get the phone that I needed to do stuff like this with. And needless to say, I have some clips of some stuff from Colorado, but the elk hunt was a little out of whack. I was a little off my game. I was a little upset. Okay, I was a lot upset. And it really affected my ability to film. primarily are there to hunt, not film.
Mr. Bill said he's only changed phones once in 13 years.
And so we filmed some stuff. I've got some footage that I'll be bringing out. I don't know if a lot of it will be in shorts. I really don't have a long form video from Colorado this year, y'all. I may add it into some more, maybe another hunting video, a local hunting video or something, maybe a deer hunt video, add it in. Had a good time. Didn't kill anything. We did see elk 3 times. We saw a moose. It's the first time I've seen a moose while elk hunting. I wasn't very comfortable with that. He was about 40 yards from us. We jumped him up. It was him and a cow. And I figured that was not the situation I wanted to be in. Saw some other animals that I've never seen before. Little pine marten, I've never seen those before. We saw a couple of them. We saw a lot of mule deer. We saw more mule deer bucks than we've ever seen, and better ones. We've seen probably one that I don't really know how to. I was 65 yards from him. I ranged him. Didn't have a mule deer tag, but it was pretty cool. I've got him on video, and he's probably he's just a 4x4, but this thing's probably 165-inch mule deer, like really nice mule deer for the area we were in. Saw a lot more bucks, so we saw 7 or 8 bucks while we were elk hunting. And we saw a real nice bull. I called in the last morning of the hunt. I think it was the 7th or 8th morning we were hunting, like the 9th morning we were there. I called in a really nice bull. He zigged when he should have zagged. He come in there, was coming straight to a trail I had already ranged. I knew it was 27 yards. And about 5 yards before he got to it, he turned and hit another trail, and he was about 40 yards, which was in my wheelhouse for my bow range. But there was the only really good opening that I had when he come across it. There was some spruce limbs hanging down, and I just didn't feel comfortable with the shot. I was at full draw. I was ready to shoot, gonna try to stop him, and I never seen his vitals clear those limbs well enough for me to try to stop him. But that's bow hunting, that's elk hunting, and that's the way it goes. You don't always get one. We've been pretty fortunate over the years to do pretty well elk hunting, and to be honest about it, to go and hunt a new unit that we've never hunted, get on elk 3 different days, I feel pretty fortunate. So I'll take that any day in a new unit. I'd feel comfortable going back and hunting that unit again. A lot of the reason I will say,
Gina, hello, Gina. Gina's in the house.
on the elk hunting real quick before I get off of it, I will say just years of experience elk hunting gives us the ability to go up there in a new unit and get on elk and find them and at least have a chance. It's not that we just went to a new unit and there's elk everywhere, because I can promise y'all we checked a lot of places. There was no elk sign. We opted out of hunting those places. We found the best sign we could find, went in there and got on that fresher sign, and that's where we seen our elk all 3 times. So it's doable, but it's hunting, and it's a hard hunt. It's a tough hunt. You got to be need to be in better shape than I'm in, but we did pretty good. But anyways, enough on the elk hunt. Got the phone line back out. Got a brand new phone, something to work with. And we did lose. We possibly lost one video, one of our bow fishing videos that I had filmed. I had put it in a file on that phone, and it wasn't backed up. So fortunately, we had a lot of our stuff in the cloud. We were working on some saltwater, some trips from down south. We got probably 2 videos coming up. One of them's gonna be shrimping again. We went trawling. Went down and stayed with Keith and Tara. That lives in a life. Y'all check them out if you hadn't. And Drake. Stayed with them. Did some shrimping. So we filmed a trawling video. We cooked some gumbo down there. I cooked some gumbo down at their house. So we've got some of that footage that'll be coming out probably pretty soon. And we did something a little different. We've done a little bit of this on film, but we've never hit it right. We finally got the shrimp with the cast net. We went to shrimp. It was the opening white shrimp season. We went to trawl, and the trawling just was not great. We caught some shrimp, but we found the big ones, the jumbos, with the cast net, and we did really well with the cast net. I think in 2 days we caught close to 50 pounds in 2 days with the cast net. So I'm gonna be coming out pretty soon, maybe this week or next one, with this cast netting shrimp video. I'm gonna be doing a little cooking in it. How many people we got on? We got close
We
to
got up to 65.
65. Where y'all at? Huh?
Okay, so kind of catching up.
Only
I've been
65?
saying hi to
How many we
everybody.
got on there right now?
63 is what I'm seeing.
Oh, y'all come on. Get your neighbors and wives and kids and stuff to get on here. I wanted to get
There's a lot of ladies on here. Why don't you tell them to get their husbands
get
on
your
here?
husbands on here. I wanted to wait, but I'll go ahead and show y'all because I need to get to dressing fish. But I'll check it out.
Coffee, tea, and me. Hey.
This is tea. But Mr. K Fred sent us some stuff. Y'all be seeing in some of our upcoming videos. I'm gonna show y'all real quick before I get too nasty what all
Joey
these.
said, love y'all's videos. Wish we could set nets here in Florida. Joel's in the house.
Now check
He
it
said,
out.
going to be some saltwater fishing in 2026.
Y'all check it out. The fish fry mix, K Fred, Mr. Kendall, Frederick. Talked to him this week. He sent us some little gift packet, some stuff to put in some of our videos. We're gonna be testing some of it out. I will say we've already filmed part of that. But if y'all want to check out his products, and me and Danielle had some last night.
Oh my God.
We made some some shrimp and grits, but we did it totally different. We did fried shrimp and grits. So we did the fish and grits.
Andre's in the house.
Fish and grits. A lot of people seen the fish and grits video, and they were wondering. We had a few people ask about the shrimp and grits, and I said, you know what? We want to catch the shrimp to put in that video, and we did all that. So, anyways, it's been filmed. Yeah, y'all check out the K Fred products. He's on. If you hadn't seen K Fred, I know most of you have, but if you hadn't, he's from South Louisiana. He's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I think he was around 30,000 subscribers. Now he's over 150,000 subscribers. So if you hadn't seen his channel, go check it out. And you can look up his products. You can find them on Amazon. He distributes across South Louisiana, a lot of stores and places. But he also has a store set up on his YouTube channel, and he's got the links for all of his products that he sells. He's got a whole line of products, fishing reels, tackle and stuff, a lot of stuff. But the seasoning and stuff that he sent us is great. Like I said, got my tumbler. He's got some of that stuff on there too.
Joey says, I have a beautiful American Bulldog that needs a good home. He is registered and sweet and a great dog. He just don't like some male dogs. He is free. I hope you see this. He is free with papers. We don't need another dog.
Don't need no. I don't. Somebody on here might be tickled to get him. But
no, we got
Oakley is a
3.
handful for us.
Peanut is more of a handful than
That
Oakley.
dog's wild. Y'all gonna see some. Hopefully Peanut turns out to be a squirrel dog. Y'all see her in some videos. Boy, she is a firecracker. She is wild.
She jumps as tall as we are. She will jump and you'll be eye to eye with her.
I'm gonna fillet most
see.
of these fish tonight, y'all.
We are all about the K Fred products, the seasoning and the fish fry, and I have one of his float copper rods.
Who was that?
Joe.
Joe? Oh,
Andre
Joe.
says K Fred is some good product. Mr. Bill said, I finally found crawfish in the grocery store from Louisiana. I have a hard time getting them here. We're having a pasta salad with crawfish tails tomorrow, I think. That sounds good.
Oh, he's talking about the already peeled package,
Yeah.
the crawfish package. Yeah. Okay.
when does your archery season start? We hunt in Arkansas a lot, and that starts at the end of the month. But we've been working on the hunting club, getting it ready. So, checking our ground blinds, checking our...
I gotta get some more fish up here, y'all, so y'all give me a second. Try to do that without getting stuck. What are you doing, my bastard?
Let's see. Oh, Joel said you got to be his co-captain.
I'm all over it, Joe.
Joel.
Who said that? Joel?
Joel.
Oh, I'm all over it, Joel.
K. Fred's popping rod is great. That's all day, all night. I got both my phone and my iPad going. Whoop, y'all blowing it up now.
All right.
What's your favorite way to cook catfish? I came in late.
Right.
Did you get an elk? No, he didn't get an elk. He
No
got a
elk.
new phone.
No elk.
New phone. No elk.
Yeah, you'll have to go back and hear all that story. I can't tell that one again.
Please.
I was at full draw on one. Who was that? Anyways.
Rusty.
Rusty. Yeah, I come to full draw on one, caught a nice bull in, just didn't get the shot I was looking for that I felt comfortable with. So
72?
I'm not so mad at them what I'm going to cripple one or something like that. Like, it's just not worth it.
Robert
Rather-
Snyder said you need me to come help. Ken Yates, up to 70 people. I could give my number if someone is interested. Sorry for asking on here, guys. Y'all can ask whatever y'all want on here.
Yeah,
As long as it's not public.
I don't mind you asking on something like that, but
I wouldn't give your number out on
yeah, I would be very cautious. I'd let them try to find you on Facebook or something like that. I'm not sure I would. That way you can accept messages or not. I don't think I would put my number. We don't even put our number on here.
How many did we catch? We didn't catch very
I don't know. We didn't have a lot today. We filmed a little video. We did a little, of course, that's what we're out doing. Trying to add some net fishing back in, y'all. We hadn't
We kept it real.
net fished in a few months. We had put some wire nets out, so I don't want to spoil it too much, but hey, we always catch a mess of fish, and that's all that matters. We got a mess to eat. Put a few in the freezer, and try to put some up before hunting season gets here too heavy. That way I ain't got to fish too hard during hunting season. I always try to be stocked up. We normally cook some up at the camp.
The lake was rough with that storm the other day. Oh, don't we know?
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. It was a lot better today raising them.
Oh, that was bad.
That was about as bad as... I've probably been on the lake with it was worse, but I'm not sure Danielle has. That's probably about as bad as she's been on the lake. She got a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie.
Bradley even got a little nervous whenever he was
I wasn't
telling me.
nervous.
Oh yeah, he was nervous. Whenever he told me, take the boat and put it over there. The boat didn't go there. For one, I did not put it.
She trying to drive the boat and don't have it in gear.
But to make it something y'all can envision what we were going through, if you've seen Forrest Gump, think of that storm that they were in and Lieutenant Dan. There you go.
It was probably, no joke, 3.5, 4 foot waves in the lake in a 16-foot boat. That's not real cozy.
He was nervous. He felt nervous.
Well, when we put in, it was just starting to blow up, and I thought we had plenty of time to get out there. You just gotta know your ability and be careful in situations like that.
I mean, we were testing everything. It was awful because lightning was popping all around us.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't do lightning now. That's kind of where I draw the line.
it wasn't just a pretty lightning. It was out to get you.
Speaking of elk hunting, I will say this real quick. Speaking of elk hunting, if you've been on Facebook or follow any hunting forums, you've probably seen There was a couple fellows missing for 6 or 7 days now in Colorado, South Colorado, and they found them today. Wasn't a good outcome, so y'all say a prayer for those families. Sure, they're not in a good kind of way right now, but that's real. If you ever go to Colorado, there's real threats out there. It's big country. The weather can come up on you. I'm not really sure what happened yet. They hadn't released that. But either way, that's the kind of stuff we face every day doing the things that we do. Just like the boating. I mean, there's boating accidents in water less rough than we were in. So
We don't sell fish or ship fish.
yeah, we don't.
We have he has his commercial license, so we don't do anything like that.
Yeah, we just don't have the time to fool with like selling fish or anything. We fish for the videos and to try to promote and keep. Our goal is to keep this kind of stuff from dying out. You know, just to keep it going. I don't really look at ourselves as like teaching people stuff, but if somebody that don't fish a lot picks up on some stuff from us and goes out there and starts fishing and teaches somebody young how to fish, or gets them interested in this stuff and gets them in the outdoors, then we've done our part. That's all we're here for. Just to share our love for the outdoors. Share love for God and the outdoors. That's it.
So Joey said this is my his first live. Welcome.
Thank you for letting us. That was Joey.
Yeah, he's the one that asked about the gold.
Thank you for letting us know, Joey.
We like to hear where everybody's from, how you've heard about us.
I do like to see if like people, this is their first live, or if they found us by the lives, or if they found us on a short or the other videos. It helps us kind of know where everybody's finding the channel from. That lets us know.
And I pay attention to everybody.
Lets us know we're doing the right thing. Getting the channel out there, getting the word out.
Steven said we're not promised tomorrow. Wish more kids had interest like in fishing and stuff.
Yeah, and that's what we try to do. I tell y'all, it's bad that with YouTube and any other social media, we get to see like where our people are coming from, and our youth below the age of 25 that watches our channel is about 1.5%.
Might have to make a pie this weekend just so Bradley.
She still ain't made no pies. I give up on pies, but I will say in her defense, I was getting ready for Colorado, so I was trying to drop some weight. I definitely didn't want to gain any weight, and I've only been back a week less. I think a week now. Yeah, it was Wednesday or Thursday of last week when I got back, so I hadn't been back very long.
I've been sick. Like,
what else did I say we was gonna talk about? Deer season. Yeah, we're getting ready for deer season a little later.
My 10-year-old boy puts out my hoop nets as I run the motor. There you go.
Yep. Just always make sure he wears his life jacket. That's the only thing I ask. Of course, that's.
I saw y'all on that Louisiana Live. That's where Joey was.
Appreciate it, Joey, for letting us know that.
The old Black & Decker carbon knife works good as a fishing knife. Yes, it does. That is our go-to, and I always have.
The Black & Decker?
Yes, and I always have more boxes of them. Like, I keep them in the house. I don't stockpile them, but, I have an extra. So if he goes, Danielle, I got you, babe.
Yeah, the last week's been crazy. I don't want to dwell too much in the news or anything like that.
Hello, Kansas.
Politics, but everybody knows what's been going on, and I'm gonna just say that the only thing I'm gonna say about that is y'all know our country's in a sick state right now. That's just sick. It's sick in the head. Um,
I have to work on them pies.
we
Pies
don't
makes everybody happy.
we don't the violence just shouldn't be accepted, especially in politics, and it shouldn't be condoned by anybody. So that's
Yes,
just
sir.
sick.
Anytime the motor is running,
About all I can say
has
about
it
that.
on, giving you a message in your ear. Bradley lets me sometimes drive the boat, but we don't get nowhere quick whenever I'm driving the boat.
But in your prayers, say a prayer for
Our country.
the Kirk family and the elk hunters, their families.
Indeed. Our country needs help. Help from
Yeah, and for our country.
Let's see. Hello from Kansas.
I'm gonna be honest. On the news, they've been calling
I'm gonna
for.
think you're from Brazil.
They've been calling for like a downturn of the rhetoric and the violence, and I think it's getting worse. Nobody's downturning anything. People are crazy. So, we're gonna go fishing. We're gonna do our thing, and we're gonna keep doing what we do, promoting outdoors and
Any
promoting good.
EHD in your deer population?
I have not seen any sign of any EHD.
South Ohio is hit hard.
Yeah, we don't. The problems y'all are having up in Ohio and places like that, we don't really see too much of that down here. Never have that I know of. They're trying to come up with that. There's a few cases of CWD popping up, and they're basically using it to
People need to do more fishing and eat pies.
They're doing it to outlaw feeding, ban feeding and stuff like that we've been doing in the South for years, and saying a bunch of hogwash about that's causing CWD to expand and stuff like that. Don't believe it for a minute. Think they're grasping for straws. All they're going to do is hurt the economy of the farmers and the feed stores, everybody else that sells feeds and feeders and deer stands, and they're also going to make it to where a lot of people that like that style of hunting just say, hey, that's fine, I just won't go hunting anymore, you know. I think that's what they want, actually. But we're gonna keep doing our thing.
Who's ready for deer hunting?
Speaking of hunting, that's what we've been doing. We got some new products that we're gonna be putting out. Am I like looking like really dark in the face because of the lighting problem?
No, you're fine.
We got some new products that we're gonna be bringing out and showing. Been doing some filming on that. Got some ground blinds and chairs from Tidewee set up. So some of that stuff will be coming out. Danielle, she likes to bow hunt a lot out of a ground blind. Oh yeah, Danielle, it's like 2 weeks from bow season. Have you shot your bow yet?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Oh, you've been shooting? Okay. Yeah.
That is him, not to sit there and say that. Yes, I have. Thank you.
Had to stay on her, y'all.
My eye is twitching so bad.
Is that right? Ain't we 2 weeks out?
Yes,
Is it 2 weeks from Saturday?
correct.
So I think 2 weeks from Saturday, our Arkansas archery season.
Robert said, yes, sir. We can't be. We had a big kill one down the road from me last year, so we can't get in nothing but a food plot. Food plot.
My take on it is unless they force me to, they're not checking my deer. You know, that's just the way I feel about it. because all they're going to do is use it against us anyways. You know, if you let them check your deer, it's probably not a smart thing. They try to put us into those tricks where they, you know, set up checkpoints and stuff for deer that's harvested. And unless you just have to, I wouldn't let them check my deer, to be honest about it. Because all they're going to do is come up with that one of them CWD, and they're just going to expand the feed, the bans on feed, and they get they're getting a lot of money. The states are on these programs and stuff, is what everybody's saying. I can't confirm or deny that, so I don't really know. But I just know there's other ways besides being like ridiculous and saying stuff like this. I mean, all the deer in the woods, if there's acorns, which in the South, let's be honest, there's hardly anything for the deer to eat anymore. There's browse, but they spray poison on all the cutovers, and there's pine trees. Deer don't really eat pine needles. They've cut all the mass crops out, you know, just about. They're gone. And even if you plant any, it's going to take 20, 30 years before they start producing acorns, 15 years depending on what kind of trees. And then there's so many hogs now that the hogs are going to eat all the mass crops up. So whatever hits the ground, as soon as the acorns hit the ground, South Louisiana, really the whole state of Louisiana and most of Arkansas, that feed's gone as soon as it hits the ground. So, yeah, I don't really know what the answers are, but I'm not sure knee-jerk reactions are going to solve anything.
Joe said got me wanted to drop some wire nets. Y'all got a good pile of fish.
Yeah, it's not a bad mess of fish we got. I will say we had some poor ones we had to throw back, like more than normal for the amount of fish that we had. It's not uncharacteristic this time of the year.
The truth said no time for pies if she is on the bow all day.
She better be getting ready. What she better be doing.
And I work all day.
Sounds to me like somebody's making excuses.
I'm out of my home all day. I don't get to sit at home like some people.
Are you insinuating that I sit at home? Because that's what it sounds like.
He did good today, though. He mowed our yard, the backyard.
How many people we got on?
70.
70?
Yeah, we went down.
How many have we had on?
Making it interesting, babe.
Hey, I'm just dressing fish. I can't make them stay on. Probably college football. Probably everybody.
Robert said I'm guilty of cutting all the trees. I'm a logger.
There you go.
That's okay. We know.
We can't say nothing because I'm just saying it's the nature of the beast. I mean, we didn't
Danielle, what's your favorite pie to make? I can make any pies.
Yeah, she can make any of them.
Dylan loves the sweet potato pie and the buttermilk pie. I like strawberry pie.
She makes a good pecan pie, good strawberry pie.
Bradley loves the coconut pie.
Coconut's my favorite. And it's an old school. That one she might need to make in a video because it's old school homemade meringue and all that my grandma used to make it, and we lost the recipe. She had a recipe book, and for whatever reason they didn't put that in the recipe book, and for years that recipe was lost. We couldn't find the recipe in cookbooks or anything, even on the internet. And locally, thank goodness, one of our local church ladies that used to go to church with us made one, and I ate some of it, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's it. So Danielle got the recipe. So I'm not even sure how many people's got that recipe, but it is, there's coconut pies, and then there's the real coconut pie. And she makes the real coconut pie. Like, it's legit. just ain't beating it. I mean, there's no substitute. I've ate some of the store-bought ones and all that, and they're not even close. We even tried some other recipes, and they weren't close. Like, nothing's like this one. It's almost got like a rich custard in it. It's good. Her pecan pie is off the chain too, though. She makes a good pecan pie. Strawberry pie is good.
We got 81. Well, one thing is saying 81, one saying 77. I'm watching it on two screens. So then I stay caught up, I hope.
Danielle's having to keep me up on the comments, y'all. I'm not looking at comments tonight. I turned the phone.
My favorite pie is a custard pie.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting chickens. I get to have a lot more eggs-based foods like eggnog, custard pie.
Who is that?
Bill. Oh yeah,
Bill.
he's getting a lot of chickens.
Yeah, I've seen Mr. Bill's hogs and all on Instagram. I'll be honest with y'all, I don't have time to look at a lot of Instagram and do a lot of Instagram posts and stuff. We've tried to up our game on Instagram and Facebook a little bit, and it paid off a little bit last week or week before last. When I went to Colorado, I was dropping like a post on Instagram and Facebook every day, and had been doing it a couple weeks, and I hadn't got back on it yet. But we had a video go viral thanks to Mr. Joe. I mean, not Mr. Joe. Thanks to Mr. Joel, he shared a video of a bobcat catching a squirrel with us and allowed me to put it on our social media. And that video actually went viral on Facebook and pulled 2.2 million views. So we picked up about 3,500 followers on that reel. So appreciate that, Mr. Joel, and to all those new people, if you watch any of our videos, the shorts, the lives, the long videos, and you found us on that Facebook reel, y'all please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And everybody else that's on here, if y'all hadn't subscribed to the YouTube channel, y'all do that tonight and follow us in this journey.
Why are some catfish fillets yellower than others?
The yellow is a good thing. That's what you want to see. The yellow. You don't want them white. The yellow, y'all can see, maybe y'all can see that, the yellow top. That's a good thing. It just, typically those fish are fat. They're healthy, or fatter than some others. These aren't like the healthiest fish in the world. They come out of Darbone, and unfortunately our powers that be lower the lake too much. Right now it's probably a foot and a half below pool stage. Got stumps sticking up everywhere. It's ridiculous. But we ain't had no rain, in the last, 2 months, 3 months? Not a lot of rain the last 3 months. That don't help matters none. So we had a few fish today that we had to throw back. They were skinny and poor. So I'm not gonna dress any of those. If we run across them, we don't keep those, but I try to go through them and make sure I throw them out where they got a chance to fatten back up in the lake. Sometimes I'll miss one and have one in the ice chest, but I don't eat those. Deer season, deer prep. I got back from Colorado. What?
Mr. Bill said earlier, rabbit trail over my whole life. Something like that. 'Cause you went from one
Hey, I put in the description of the video that we'd be on some rabbit trails. Deer season. I got back from Colorado because the time frame of archery season, elk hunting, wasn't able to get the hunting club ready before I left. So as soon as I got back, we actually come back a few days early. That's one of them poor ones. He just don't look good. That's no good. Yeah, we went up and worked on the club last week. I stayed up there 4 days working on it. 5, I guess, counting yesterday or today. But we did some mowing.
Bye, Mr. Bill.
See you later, Mr. Bill. Must be his bedtime.
No, he has company.
Visit with your company. You can always come back and watch later.
Y'all can put us on a big screen.
Yeah, we mowed our shooting lanes. Danielle mowed all the shooting lanes for us. We'll have some video of her on the tractor mowing the shooting lanes. Bet y'all didn't know she could drive a tractor. But yeah, there'll be some of that. We'll do something. We're gonna do some maybe some deer feed videos. Show y'all some of our secrets for success. Maybe, I don't know. We'll do some.
What brand trail cams do you use with instant notification and video from cell phone? For us, it's.
You can answer that.
Tacticam. That's us though, because they work. I don't know what. Like we're in a.
Yeah, we're running Tacticams.
In a nowhere zone.
We're not sponsored by them, nothing like that. We tried to get them to sponsors. They denied us. For what it's worth.
I really enjoy y'all's channel. It reminds me of what my dad and uncles used to do a long time ago. I'm 76 now and wish I could do more. What do you do with all your fish scraps? Do you put them in a garden for fertilizers? We feed them to our fish. Our turtles.
Feed them to my pet turtles.
The
problem with us, now look, crappie fillets and brim fillets and stuff, bass, I got no problem putting those in the garden. These channel cat fins are horrible for tires. So I try to put them somewhere where I'm not going to be running back over them. I've had a lot of tires flattened over the years because we would dump these channel cats out, you know, back in the edge of the woods or something. And so I try to put them back in the creek or back in the pond, in the water. Let the turtles and crawfish have something to eat.
We have a bazillion turtles in our pond. It's going to be turtle girl. Go out there and see turtles.
I just don't try to. And we also don't guard. We hadn't gardened in 3 or 4 years. Just don't have the time. I'm sure at some point we'll try to slow down a little bit and do some more gardening. Something we enjoy doing. This catfish is all jacked up too. He's messed up. Yeah, we'll try to do some gardening maybe in the future. I miss having a garden, fresh squash, watermelons. Tomatoes don't ever do good here, but
yeah, our tomatoes would not. I would get a couple of them, but yeah, no matter where we put them, anywhere in our garden, they did not.
Something in our soil kills all the tomato plants. We get the blight in them every year or something. I don't know. But the watermelons, cantaloupes, peas.
The hogs would love your garden. I got 2 more showing up. Thanks, Joel.
Keep them on your place, Joel.
Do you have snapping turtle in Louisiana? Just alligator.
Oh yeah, no, we got common snappers and alligator snapping turtle. Got all of them.
Yep.
Joel, get rid of those hogs before deer season starts. I don't need them in my backyard.
No, I have not even put out food because of that. And his other little friend.
I haven't seen on our lease in South Arkansas. I've seen some old hog sign. I have not seen hardly any fresh hog sign. One of the guys said he had some that they come in on his feed last week and eat it. Said it was about 7 or 8 hogs, but I haven't seen any sign of hogs for us to be like trying to shoot like a hog trapping video or anything
Fishing
like
with
that yet?
Bird said, sorry, Riley, I'm cutting you off. He said, I cleaned my first flathead thanks to you. Fish cleaning tutorials. Ah, cool.
Nice.
Now you put that to your conversation.
Hopefully it turned out good. Some fine eating. We had some flathead catfish, what, 2 nights ago, Danielle, I think?
Yeah. I haven't fished Arbonne in quite a while. How are the crappie looking? Health-wise.
The crappie?
Nice. Yeah, right.
Joe?
Yep.
I don't know on the huh?
I said something.
I don't know, Joe, on the crappie. We had probably 5 or 6 channel cats in one wire net today that were poor, really poor, like bad poor, nothing but skeleton left on them. So we throw those back, and then I've already run into 2 in the fish that I brought home that were pretty poor, too poor to eat. So the lake is really low, Joe. It's low as I've ever seen it this time of year, with the exception of a drawdown. So no doubt, I mean, I've talked to some of the people that could make some changes on that, and they recommended I go to the lake commission meetings and all that. I'm not doing that. I've been to the lake commission meetings. They don't like to listen too well. I know there's some new people in charge of the lake commission now, and they're saying it's better, but from what I've seen, the management of the water in the lake this year was probably worse than it's ever been.
Joel said they're 2 big sows.
Take
Hogs eat phones too.
Yeah, they do. Take them out, Joe, before they hatch.
Best eating catfish for sure. Talk about flatheads. What is your favorite way to catfish if you could only do it one way? Only one way. What's your favorite? I know mine.
Limb lines and bank
That's what I was
poles.
just saying.
That's our favorite way.
It's
That's why we shoot those videos. It ain't just because the videos do good. That's just part of what we've always done.
But if I could pick any type of fish, not just catfish, but yo-yos is fun. That's fun.
We like yo-yoing. We don't do it as much anymore, but
That's a great way to get kids out there too. Yo-yos are just fun. Let's see. Yo, I need my cheaters on. What's your favorite? We already did that. Channel cat is my favorite catfish. That's Bradley's too.
yeah, these right here don't look like much, but that's my favorite fish probably in the world.
Yep. Bradley, how long does it take to get to Homa from your place? This is from Greg. He's always in those.
Homa, I think is that Borges? I don't know
Yep.
how he's from Homa.
Yep.
You know, by the time we stop, fuel up once or something like that, probably 5.5 hours. It's not a bad drive, Greg. 4.5 if you just stayed on the road, maybe. That's around 5 hours.
Love y'all's video. My dad was a big time hunter and fisher. So me and my 2 brothers grew up hunting and fishing. Love catfish, northern Mississippi here at good old End Lake. Am I saying that right? E-N-I-B? Nib. Is it E silent?
A what?
Let me
I'm not
see.
sure.
E-N-I-B.
Hope that lighting's not terrible. Is that picture blurry or something?
That's on this because it's dirty.
Better on your phone?
Yep. Yeah, this is dirty. Rusty said good night. Bye, Rusty.
Good night, Rusty. Take it easy. Appreciate you stopping by. We don't tend to worry too much about bedtime. We just, something like this, we just gonna dress fish. If people can stay on and chat, that's fine. If y'all had to go, we understand. We enjoy catching up. Do already have some bucks on camera. We've been feeding about a week now. Actually, not even a week. Started feeding Sunday. We've already got a few small bucks on camera. Nothing big. Not really what we consider shooters, but they might be this year if nothing else shows up. Because we didn't get no elk. Had to put some meat in the freezer. What y'all think about us going doing maybe like a public land deer hunt video? What y'all think about that? Y'all let us know in the comments. Doing something a little we used to do a lot of that. Maybe going and filming a video, something a little different than just sitting in a box stand somewhere.
What's y'all's favorite thing to cook with deer meat?
I know what mine is.
What? Deer steak? Smothered in gravy and onions?
Deer steak, rice, and gravy.
Okay, so we got a couple of questions. Looks like you're cleaning those blues like I do speckled trout. I may have to keep a couple blues next time I catch them.
These are not blues, they're channel cats. Blues would be fine. I don't know about those saltwater cats y'all got. I hear some people say the gaff tops are good. I don't think I've ever eaten the gaff top. Maybe one of these days if we catch some big ones, we'll try them in a catch and cook or something.
Do we go fishing just to make a video? No.
Do we go fishing just to make a video? Who asked that?
Corey?
Corey?
I don't know who that is. That's a new name.
Have we not seen Corey?
I have not seen that name.
Corey, are you new? Where are you from? How long you been on the channel?
Welcome aboard.
Welcome, yeah. But to answer your question, no, we don't go fishing just to make a video. I will say we probably go out and fish a little more just to keep our content rolling. You know, it's if you see, YouTube wants you to stay on a regular schedule, and our regular schedule is one video a week. That's about the most that we can do. There's YouTubers that are dropping 2 videos a week, and their channels perform better. You know, we both work full-time jobs. We don't have time to drop more than 1 video a week. So if there's a void, we don't have any content, yeah, we're probably going fishing or something just to keep our videos going. And they're performance-based, so it has to be something that's going to pull views. You know, if we just randomly go shoot a video doing whatever, that don't mean it's going to pull views. And this is a kind of off season for us, or it's a downswing, I call it. Always in September and October coming into hunting season. We did some stuff different last year. We filmed some small game hunts, and that did a little better as far as video performance goes than our normal like deer hunts and stuff did. So of course we're going to be revisiting a lot of that this year. All of this stuff that we do is stuff we've done for years. If I wasn't filming this right now, I'd be still doing this. You know, every year we'll go and fish a little bit this time of the year before hunting season to stockpile some fish in our freezer, so we've got fish during hunting season. Because we go
through a lot of fish.
Yeah, we go through a lot of fish here at the house. We also will take a lot up to the hunting club and cook for the guys and stuff, kind of fellowship. This fish right here, the way we package it in Ziploc bags, it'll be good in the freezer for for more than 6 months, but it'll basically taste the same for 6 months. So we like to kind of give it a 6 month shelf life. It'd be good in the freezer for 8 months. 10, 11 months, it'll go to tasting a little different. 12 months, it's going to probably, that's the end of its life. So we don't fish a lot during hunting season. So we're going to be stockpiling. So yeah, I mean,
The only thing that we've done different, we didn't go to my favorite place to fish this year.
what are you talking about?
The only thing that we've really done different on fishing,
Oh,
we went down south more.
we actually fished more pole fishing last year than we did this year.
Yeah.
Crappie, sockeye, whatever you want to call them. We really like doing that. That's one of our favorites. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it hasn't been good to us as far as views go on YouTube. They do okay, but they don't do great. Catfishing does better. So we obviously did more catfishing this year than normal. But yeah, we would have been fishing one way or another.
He said he's from Texas. Been watching for a while. Your videos are long. Thanks for the answer. Wish I was there. Our
Videos,
2 hour long videos.
videos are long. Well, yeah, I mean, the videos are long for a reason. We make them long. Yeah, I talk a lot. Danielle talks.
No, we still thank you.
The length of the videos has to do with performance on YouTube. Let's be honest. If a 15-minute video performed as good as a 1 hour long video, then we'd probably do a lot of 15-minute videos because that'd be way easier than going out and getting enough footage to make a 45-minute video. The thing is, if you look at some of the bigger channels, you'll go to seeing a lot of their videos are going to fall between 30 minutes to an hour. And this is something that us talking to other YouTubers, we've learned that performance-wise, videos perform better if they're longer. So YouTube is the way YouTube works. It's performance based. It's like a performance based reward system, right? They're not going to put us out there if we don't do what they want. And what they want is they want us to hold the attention of an audience. They want view time because honestly, they're in that business of advertising. That's why you see ads pop up in our videos. Without ads, we don't make a dime. Unless somebody donates money or something like that, we never ask for that. But without ads, we don't make a dime. So there would be no incentive for us to actually make YouTube videos without a little bit of pay from YouTube, which it is very little. And it takes a lot of years of doing this to get it to where you even make any money. So in questioning or whatever, how we do things, I don't mind explaining. I never mind questions, and I don't mind explaining why we do things a certain way. But it's always to favor what YouTube wants. Do what?
Okay, so got other questions.
My answers are long too, by the way, not just my videos. What?
Do you guys share your fish with elders in your area? That would be great for those that can't get out anymore.
Yes.
We do share.
Yes, we've shared.
Hundreds.
Yeah, we've shared. That's just not something that we're gonna like
Advertise.
show or brag about. Even when we do something like that, we'd show up at their house, give them some bags of fish cleaned, ready to cook, and walk away and never tell anybody about that. I've also donated a lot to churches over the years. And like I said, a lot of our family get-togethers, hunting clubs, Danielle don't even know about this, but I'm actually talking to somebody about uh, supplying the fish, and I am commercial, so I can do this, but I'm not making any money off of it. But probably gonna supply the fish for a pretty big, a real big uh, men's. It's a church men's fellowship deal, but it's a really big deal with a lot of people there. It's local to North Louisiana, but we've been asked if we'd be willing to help on that, and that's something I told them, yeah, I'd help
Colin
on.
said paying for no ads is worth it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Our son-in-law does that.
yeah, and the way that works, you know, if you're YouTube, what's that prime? What's that called? Premium or Prime or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're YouTube, if you buy the YouTube Premium and you don't get ads, uh, that actually works out good for us too. We get a little slot of that back. YouTube still has people coming in watching, and they're still, you know, they're a business. They're in the business of making money, so it doesn't matter to them if they make it off of ad revenue or if they make it off of people buying subscriptions. So if you buy a subscription, they and the people with subscriptions watch our channel, then they give us a little kickback off of that too. It's still pennies, just like ad revenue is, but it all adds up. I mean, yeah. So go on YouTube Premium or whatever you call it. That don't hurt us a bit. Um, we like to see yeah. Danielle said no. Our son-in-law, he buys that too, so he don't have to see commercials.
Because our little man has to watch our videos.
I don't think it's real expensive either. I don't know. Maybe you can share how much it is a month.
Joe says, how far off bottom did y'all set catfish traps?
About halfway. We probably should have had them a little higher in the water column. The catches weren't as good, but I really didn't have time. Y'all seen in the video we posted yesterday, or the short, it was really rough. We got in some really bad weather, and
Only $5?
I wasn't able to go where I wanted to put the nets out. We did have one of them for no more bait than I had. I had half a block in there, and it caught pretty good, so we may move some of them back to that area, and it had some bigger channel cats in it. And you learn something. I've never fished right there before. We couldn't get down the lake to where I wanted to go, so we just stuck them out and hurried up and bait them to get out of there, and we still caught, you know, pretty nice mess of fish. It's gonna be four or five bags of fillets. What else you got?
Okay, so I'm getting all in these questions. I'm watching one and they're trying to stay caught up. Okay, Fishing with Berg said if you go to, because you were talking about hunting public, he said if you go to Honey Island Swamp, I'll join you for a hunt.
I ain't never even heard of Honey Island Swamp.
Honey
Is
Island.
that South Louisiana or where?
I imagine you would have.
I've never heard of that. I do have some areas I used to hunt in North Louisiana public land.
Do y'all ever use your catfish scraps as bait?
We don't. I mean, I've used them from crawfish bait, but not for any other kind of bait. I know in South Louisiana they do use them for crab bait, but we're a long ways from South Louisiana, and it's just not efficient for us to try to donate or I mean, yeah, if somebody wants to come pick these fish heads up, I'm fine with it, but we just normally dispose of them.
see. We stopped having catfish for our winter as well. I fish, brothers hunt, deer and deer season, so we have both in our freezers. Love y'all's videos. Hello from Alabama.
Say who they are when you.
Well, sometimes I'm trying to get a pick about you.
She's trying to stay caught up.
Yes. Paying for no ads. Let's already said that.
Yeah, if it's only $4 a month, that's not bad. Yeah, paying for no ads don't hurt us whatsoever. Probably comes out, I'm sure YouTube figures it in where it comes out about the same for us. I know we've got 2 or 3 that watch our channel that pay for no ads, and of course I'm not trying to talk anybody into that. I'm just saying, like, if you watch a lot of YouTube, it might be worth it, time-wise, but
Colin said I got 2 accounts, so you always get 2 likes.
thanks, Colin. Appreciate it. So does Crunchy Cracker.
Somebody needs some cooking. Do you know the salty cracker?
Salty Cracker or Crunchy Cracker?
No, it says salty cracker. Do you know the salty cracker?
No, I don't know the Salty Cracker.
Fishing with Birds, Slidell area, Public WMA. Let's see. Emily said, good night, y'all. Have a blessed night.
Appreciate it. That was Emily.
Yeah, she's the one that, she likes to fish, and her brothers, and like her parents, randomly on the fish.
Appreciate it, Emily.
That's why, okay, that's
These some
why
pretty nice ones
you're
here.
cutting the air bladder, yes.
Yeah, I cut the air bladder. Recommend everybody else do that too.
Sean White, hello, God's country, just walked through the door from offshore and immediately jumped on the live.
Appreciate it.
Ooh.
That was Sean.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
Pearl River area, Honey Island is on the Louisiana Mississippi line.
Okay. I know about where you're talking about.
They may have meant stale cracker, is what Joel said.
Stale Cracker. Yeah, I mean, we know the Stale Cracker. Who don't know Stale Cracker, right? He probably don't know us. Stale Cracker is big time, we little time.
Any day fishing and or hunting is better than working.
Agreed.
Hope y'all get to that point. Y'all deserve it. Sooner than later for one of us.
She keeps saying that.
Than later.
YouTube's gonna have to get really good before
No.
that happens.
No.
Danielle keeps saying she's gonna walk out the door. I don't know.
Me and the Lord knows. Me and the Lord. I watch Stale Crackers videos. Bradley, I want to start my channel up. I have 37 subscribers now without any content.
Who is that?
That is Greg. Now, Fishing with Birds has been doing YouTube for 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read that. The comments are like going very quickly. Oh, and somebody asked on our Black & Decker, is that 2 blades or 1?
It's 2 blades. 2 blades. They come out. See there? They go together. 2 blades. You can take them apart, wash them. Tonight I hadn't had much trouble with them. Seems to do better on catfish. Maybe they're oilier, more oily. Sometimes on crappie you'll get meat in between them, and you'll have to Either hit them with a hose, just run it, hit it with a hose, or take them apart, clean it, put it back together real quick. Sometimes. That's the only problem you'll have with these. As far as the motors, I'm telling you, like, more than likely, and we dress some pretty big fish, sometimes you'll wear the blades out before you burn the motor up on these knives. I'm not advertising for them, just what we use, and I like to extend what we know or what we find works onto our audience, let y'all know.
How often do you change the blades?
You don't.
We don't. I have always an extra.
Yeah, you don't. Matter of fact, I haven't even found where they sell these blades, but I can tell you, like,
they're cheap.
These are $15 a piece.
19.
So buy you 2 of them, use one of them, you'll use it a year, and get you another one. I mean, it's easier just to. I've got them laying everywhere. I've probably got 7 or 8 of these laying around. There's probably 2 new ones in the house that I probably won't even use until next year. Like, there's one laying over there. There might be one hanging up here somewhere. And
new ones
I know there's 1 or 2 at the hunting club, in case we go crappie fishing in Arkansas, which is a pretty good possibility here pretty quick. And that's a video too that we got to revisit. We hadn't filmed a good crappie video in a few months.
You can make some fish head soup with that.
Fish head soup.
Yeah. Okay. Try using catfish scraps on noodles and jug bait. Stays on longer. Love y'all's channel. Taking in from South Central.
I have not tried catfish for bait. Reusing it for catfish bait. I have never tried that, to be honest about it. I have tried brim. Brim works good.
Do we still have Subi? Yes, we still have Subi.
Yeah, Subi.
She's down there in her.
Who is that said that?
Now I gotta find the Colin. I hope that's the name.
Colin?
Yeah. And then we have another comment. I wish I had time off work to fish like you. Love the videos. I work in meal maintenance, so hardly any time off.
Yeah, I'm not off. I gotta work in the morning.
His one day.
I was off today.
He's been off the last 4 days.
She's trying to tell on me now.
No,
I wasn't off the last 4. I had to work Monday night.
Oh, one night.
Yeah, I work shift work now, so I do have more days off during the week, which I like having because it allows me to be able to take care of business and do stuff.
He doesn't take care of
I really hated working 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I hate that schedule. Always have. But I've worked shift work my whole career pretty much. Days seemed nice at first. I don't know. I just never was crazy about it.
He has his reason why he changed.
There are a lot of reasons why I changed.
That's one particular reason. Other than that, he would not have changed. Don't let him fool y'all.
She getting all personal over here now.
Yeah,
we'll stay out of that conversation on YouTube, though.
Y'all text us. We'll tell you. Let's see. We still have to see how often do you change. Elk, deer, and chasing rabbits is the topic. We have so many topics in this slide.
Oh, that was on the title.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Chasing rabbits. That's the rabbit trail.
Chasing rabbit trails. That's because they always, we talked about getting ready for deer season a little bit. We talked about elk hunting. I went over that.
We talked about our country. We talked about.
And the rabbit trails are always a little bit of the politics and the stuff I'm not supposed to be talking about.
Well, the ones that would normally start it in here are not on here. I noticed that.
I always get accused of running down rabbit holes or rabbit trails or whatever you want to call it. Like getting off the subject, figure of speech. So I just went ahead and added that in the title.
Sean said, I'm ready to see another video catching big flatheads on bullheads.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, somebody else commented on something about that. Maybe that was you in a store or something. Today, I think I answered a comment on that. The thing with bullheads is they're hard for us to get right now. We seem to catch a lot in the wintertime. So I think next year I'm going to try to stock up on them, like in the February, March, April time frame, and have a lot more of them to fish with. The ones we used once it started warming up in May and June, we didn't catch nothing on. So I'm not real sure if the bite is better on them
the water's fishy.
earlier in the year. What about water's water?
The party has arrived. Seeing the pile of fillets is like, looks like I'm too late.
He is late.
Bradley for state rep. No. We ain't even going there.
maybe that'll be my after. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll go into politics after my electrical career.
Not me.
Could y'all see Danielle like what do you call them, like the governor, first lady, or something? What do y'all think?
I would so give some people some looks like no.
What do y'all think? Like,
Let's see.
if I did run for politics, what do y'all think I should run for?
Nothing.
What position y'all think I should go for?
We ain't crooked.
Y'all let me know in the comments.
That's why he's gonna run.
No, that'd be the point, is to like have somebody in politics that's not crooked.
That it always ends up being crooked.
I'm not gonna be crooked. Probably get accused of being crooked because I don't conform to their way of thinking, but that is what it is.
Mr. Gregg said, Bradley, my problem is I am 71 years old and the family doesn't want me to go fishing by myself.
Hang on, and I'll address that in just a minute.
My brother.
So who was that?
Greg from down south.
So, Greg Borges?
Correct.
Maybe I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not, Greg. Lost that. Alright, so fighting this ice chest over here. So I'm gonna address that, Mr. Greg. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I have to possibly agree with your family. I don't know why, and I'm not saying this because I know when I get, if I make it to 70 years old, congratulations on getting that old, by the way, because a lot of people don't these days. That said, when you get that old, you got to slow down. We know that. You know that, and I know that. I have seen several people, and I catch myself sometimes getting complacent. And I think as we get older, maybe we just get complacent. Sometimes I'm not saying you are or anything like that. But if it's a family concern, they're probably just looking out for you. I've seen several older people do things that they shouldn't have done while fishing that cost them their life. Friend of mine, one of our new friends in recent years, I fished with him and his dad. They come and stayed with me and fished with me a few 2 years ago. Was that last summer? It was last March, wasn't it?
It's been, I think, 2 years.
I think March was a year, or maybe it's 2 years. I may be wrong on my dates. But look, very capable people. Very capable person of going and fishing by himself, no problem. But boat drifted off the trailer. He made the decision to try to swim in and get the boat, which wasn't going to happen anyways because the boat was too high to get back in, and the outcome wasn't good. So, you know, I don't like talking about stuff like that, and no disrespect to the friend of mine or that family or anything, but my message would be that if one person hears this and don't do that, and I've done it myself. I had a boat drift off the trailer in cold water um, this last spring in the river by myself at the boat ramp. No other boats, no other trucks, nobody
Just
around.
Oakley.
Just Oakley. And I went in and got the boat. Now that said, um, he had just drowned a few weeks before that happened. So it did make me think a little bit about what had happened. So instead of just jumping in, I took everything out of my pockets, took my phone out, run to my truck, grabbed a life jacket, and I knew before I went in the water how to get back in the boat. I've had to get in a John boat before, and in my opinion, unless you got somebody in there helping you, you're soaking wet, your clothes are soaking wet. There's only one way to get back in a boat, and that's over the transom. As far as I know, unless you got some rope or something. But the easiest way, because you got to put your foot on something to help push up. Easiest way, if you're ever in that situation, you fall out of the boat, you need back in, the water's cold, and the water was cold in that situation on me, is don't panic, but get to that transom of that boat and give it everything you got to get in that boat as fast as possible, because that's what's going to save you in that situation. And that's what I did. I went straight to the transom, turned the motor sideways. I did have my life jacket on, put my foot on the foot of the motor, grabbed the back of the transom and went right over in the boat. No problem. That said, you never know a situation. There's been a lot of people fall out of a boat. There was two elderly people fishing on Darbone years ago. They were crappie fishing, and I think one, I don't want to say for sure, but I can't remember if it was a heart attack or stroke or something, but something happened to one of them and he went in the water, and his buddy that was with him tried to save him, so he, I guess, reached to grab him or something, and was either pulled in the water or went in the water himself also, and both of them drowned. So anyways, I'm not up here preaching about it, but just put some, before you ever go out by yourself, or, and I'm guilty of going by myself and all of that. It's just not best. If you're older and you're a little less capable of getting around like that, probably not a bad idea to try to find you a fishing buddy. I know sometimes that's hard to do because I'm guilty of going all the time by myself. Sometimes I just cannot get somebody to go. Danielle's working. She's not available.
His other buddies are working.
Everybody else is working, and I'm the only one off. And the net's got to be raised. It's always something. So it's a difficult one. Just if something happens and you do go by yourself, be extra careful. You know, make even if you don't wear a life jacket, your boat's big enough you don't have to have one. Wear it when you're by yourself, especially, you know, or wear it all the time anyways, but take a little extra caution, you know, slow down a little bit, make good decisions out there. I don't know, I think the older we get, and that's me included, I'm what, 47, 48, something like that, and even at my age, it seems like I don't process information sometimes like I used to. So, I try to just slow down and think about it a little bit sometimes, and that helps me. Danielle thinks I'm lying about that.
No, the water spotters fishing said that you may need a third person with me around. I may hold you under.
with Josh, he's gonna need. Man, I don't know. He might need 3 or 4 people with him in the boat. I'm just saying. I was in the boat with him last year, and it was me and Adam from Redline and his son, and I'm not sure we had enough in the boat.
I'll probably be like, do I need to move the boat?
I know he's up there baiting them deer up, getting ready for deer season up there in Oklahoma right now. He's probably got his crock pot plugged in already. I hear Oakley in there. All I'm doing now, y'all, these fillets, I don't know, they fillet pretty good, but for some reason tonight it left a lot of skin on them, so
Mr. Randall, say goodnight.
just pulling the skin off of them.
70-year-old has got to go to bed.
I don't blame you, Mr. Randall. Appreciate you stopping by, chatting with us.
I wish you could have heard me laugh at crock pot line.
He knows what I'm talking about. He tries to put his whole deer in the crock pot. But hey, if it's legal, I'm good with it, because them things eat good. They more tender, more tough bucks that we
Sean
shoot.
White said he had a similar experience what you were talking about, but it was warmer water.
Yeah, warmer water, you got a little bit longer, you know. My deal, I knew before I went in, the water was cold. I knew it was going to take my breath away. So that's why I stopped, went and put a life jacket on. And the boat had drifted a little bit further, but I knew, at least with a life jacket on, I was going to stay afloat. I wasn't going to lose my breath and go under or something like that, you know. So,
He had Oakley there.
and let's be honest, the right thing to do probably ain't to worry about the boat anyways, because at the boat ramp I was at, there wasn't like, the boat wasn't going down the river. There wasn't a lot of current right there. I knew it was going to be deep, but it's like a bowl in the bank of the river where the boat ramp is, and there was, it wasn't like it was drifting down the river or I was going to get caught up in the current. If it had been that situation, I've been smarter to just called it a loss at that point and either go get another boat or find somebody or call somebody that could bring a boat and retrieve my boat, whether it be in the bushes or what. You know, sometimes you just don't take, if it becomes a risk, don't do it. Just not smart.
Water Swatters Fishing said, I shot one last year for real, both her front shoulders and in the crock pot at the same time. True story, I got pictures. Samuel said, I'm 63 and going to bed. We'll watch the rest tomorrow.
Don't blame me, Mr. Samuel, you said?
Correct.
Appreciate you stopping by tonight, Mr. Samuel.
Daniel, I need to go catch some cats. I just checked my freezer and found out my grandson took my catfish. I had forgot
I'd put
the fish to take to the camp.
I'd put a lock on it. Grandson would be having to go catch his own fish.
Nuh-uh, he says that, but if Miles comes over here, he's
No, Miles gonna know how to catch his own fish. Split her with that.
He says, fish.
He likes fish, so I'm gonna have to teach him how to catch his own fish and how to survive.
I'm working night shift. I'm gonna harass you the rest of the night.
Who is that?
Water Swatters.
Oh, that's all good.
You mentioned you work shift work. What is your schedule, if you don't mind?
Oh,
He's off all the time.
yeah, it's a rotation. Like I work 3 or 4 days and 3 or 4 nights, and then I'll get some time off. Sometimes I get a few days off in a row. It's like a 3 and 4 type shift, 3 and 4 rotation. we'll get 2 or 3 days off in a row.
Yep. Man, picking out bones is tedious work. I think he's just.
Yeah, I'm not really picking out bones. I'm just pulling. I mean, most of these I don't have like bones left on, but if y'all can see that, y'all can see a little piece of skin there on the outside of that fillet. I'm just going back and taking those little pieces of skin off. There's a few of them that come out good, and every once in a while I'll be left a little fin on. Y'all see me take the knife and trim that. Like that one, it's good. Just double checking them. Y'all can see that one's got a little skin on it. A lot of times I'll have somebody, a buddy or whatever. Sometimes Danielle will do it if we're not live dressing fish. But this just seems to be one of the better chances we have to go live these days till I start doing something like tying some jigs again or something. But a lot of times somebody will be over here doing this while I'm filleting, and if they do that, then by the time I get done, they're finished with all of them already. Speeds up the process. I'm always thankful too. But we didn't catch a ton today, but I welcome that because that's about all I wanted to dress tonight, you know. Especially having to work in the morning. I didn't want to dress fish all night. And I wouldn't have. I would have iced them down or something like that and finished them tomorrow evening. Sometimes we'll do that. The fillets are better if we go ahead and do it that day.
Probably ain't got to worry about a gallbladder. He ain't got one.
Yeah, I ain't got no gallbladder.
That pile of fish is going to kill a lot of gallbladders.
Yeah, that's probably what happened to my gallbladder. Probably what happened to my gallbladder. Fried fish. Too much Tony's. I will say that about the K-Fred seasoning. To us, it's got a little bit of extra kick, and it don't have as much sodium. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I just can't taste as much sodium in it, so it may be healthier than some of the other Cajun seasonings. I'm not knocking any of them because we'll use any of them we get our hands on, but do seem to like that
Water
about
says
the
he either took
K-Fred.
mine a couple of years ago. Sean said, what's your favorite saltwater fish? I caught a 23-pound mahi-mahi this time at work.
Mahi-mahi is about as good as it gets, and the reason why is because that fish is oily. You can fry it, you can bake it, you can grill it. There's no wrong way to cook mahi. You can do whatever you want with it, and it's still good. And that's what I like about offshore fish is a lot of those fish. I mean, it's like these fish. You can bake these, grill them, whatever, but they're best fried. You know, mahi. I just soon have it on the grill as I had anything. So, our tuna from our recent tuna trip, grouper. Man, I like all of it. But excuse me.
He's choking.
Choking.
Yep. Okay. Another question. Mr. Greg said, Bradley, I gave him the fish so I could have an excuse to go fishing most of the time. He outfishes me. He is my #1 fishing buddy.
Oh, well, that's who you need in the boat with you then.
Okay. Michael says, my fishing partner and I have a debate on when the best time to fish is. Moon phase or weather patterns or even water conditions. What's your opinion? Don't forget the wind.
It depends. All of those can come in clutch.
He's choking.
Still choking. Weather changes for sure. The barometric pressure, if it drops, the fish are going to be biting most of the time. I tell you what I go off a lot of times is the wind. You know, if it's out of the east, excuse me, if a wind's out of the east, the fish bite the least. That is a fact. I don't care what kind of fish you're going after. If it's blowing out of the east, that ain't saying don't go fishing or you're not going to catch any, because you'll catch some, but they're going to be tougher to catch. Moon phases, the only time I really pay attention to moon phases on fishing is during the spawn, because they spawn like sockeye, crappie, uh, bass, brim, catfish. All of those fish spawn on the moon phases. And different parts of the country, it's going to be a little bit different, or could be. You know, here, first full moon in April, the chinky pins are going to be on the bed. The crappie going to be spawning most time a little bit in March, but primarily in April. Or, you know, the crappie will spawn a little bit. I mean, it could be depending on what lake and what area of the state, but it could be you'll get some activity in April and March and April. But most of the time, right here where we're at, the chinky pins or shell cracker, red ear, whatever you want to call them, they're going to be going on the bed. One of our local lakes, they typically go on bed like around start in March, but a lot of the places in the state, they'll be bedding in April. So those moon phases are all good. You'll see the brim go to picking up, biting in April on that moon phase, and then again in May and June. Like, those full moons are when it seems to happen if we catch them on a bed somewhere. It's going to be within a day or two of that full moon.
I like the way Tom put it. He said best time to fish is when you have time.
That's right. I agree with that.
That's 100%
I agree with that. But to answer the question, that's
we know.
about the only time of the year. I don't pay too much to the moon phases. Like this time of year, if I want to go fishing, I'm just going fishing. Even on the east wind, if that's all I got and I want to go fishing, but I'm already knowing on the east wind I'm not catching fish like I normally would, especially with crappie. Especially. Like, they would just lock y'all during the east wind. I don't brim fish much this time of the year. We'll net fish some, do our nets. Slat traps. We're probably going to do a slat trap video. Somebody asked earlier, did we fish just to make videos? We're going to go slat trap fishing just to make a video, just because. Already got the stuff to do it, got the cheese. We're going to be baiting it with cheese.
Keep it real.
I'm going to mix up a bait, but that's a pastime of ours. It's about the 1st of October when I want to do that. Those fish will be congregating back closer to the channels, and I think it'll be the best time for us to get a real good video of catching these channel cats like this. But hey, look, this is 4 nets, 48 hours, 3 cheese blocks. What do we use? Yeah, 3 cheese blocks or less. 2.5, 3 cheese blocks and 4 little wire nets. We got what, 7 hole fryers, and all these fillets right here. Big old bowl of fillets. Like, you ain't beating that.
What is a slap trap? I'm really asking. I don't know. That's from Water Swatters.
Water Swatters?
Yeah, fishing.
Okay, slat trap is you can go back in our video file probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I did a video series, like 3 or 4 parts. I built some slat traps. They're a wooden box, slat box that I think in Mississippi they're called maybe slat baskets or catfish baskets or something. We've always called them slat traps in Louisiana. We'll frame them up with some type of oak, white oak or red oak, and every state is either outlawed or has certain dimensions that it has to be. Like the gaps have to be at least 1 inch in the state of Louisiana. Mississippi, I think, is different. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's 1.5 inches or what. Maybe somebody will say. But the different states, they're different. I'm not sure if they're even legal in Arkansas. Not sure about Oklahoma either. They're legal in Louisiana and Mississippi, but the Mississippi box has to be built different. They'll have throats in the front, just like the hoop nets. Got two throats.
He said, "Oh, I know what you're talking about. Not talk about slap traps, not slap traps." Darn Louisiana accent.
Oh. I thought he was for real. Here I am going through this big old explanation over here. Oh my goodness. We got ants. Oh, where in the
Those
world?
cats, my favorite catfish. Keep them all whole
That wasn't good.
What?
I unplugged the cord. Oh yeah, them hole fryers are where it's at, but just to stock the freezer, I normally fillet them, get all them fillets and we'll bag them up. Just easier to store in the freezer than hole fryers. That's the main reason we do that, and they're quick and easy to cook and eat.
It's that accent.
Watch that knife, girl. Y'all have to excuse me a minute. I'm gonna wash this table off. And I'm gonna get over here and wash those fillets real quick.
1.5 inch in Arkansas, September 30th until June 1st.
Oh, so
In
y'all got
Oklahoma, we can't use flat traps.
got
or
certain
hoop
dates in
nets.
Arkansas? I didn't know that.
Bradley, the old timers used to say best time to catch catfish is 2 to 3 days before the full moon or the same after the full moon. But they say you can't catch fish if you don't go fishing.
Yeah, I mean it's like right now, and I haven't looked at the moon phase. I probably should look at that on the catfish, start studying that a little more. But like right now, there could be some truth to that because honestly, we caught catfish, but we didn't have a real good catch. One of the nets had a pretty decent catch. It had
In Texas, you can't use yo-yos.
Texas, you can't use anything. Texas regulations are
That's
probably
Sean White. He said Texas, they can't use yo-yos. That's my favorite.
Texas.
Other than a riding reel.
Texas probably off the chain, but I'm gonna say this about Texas. And look, I'm not knocking nobody, right? I'm not getting into the political end of it or anything, but Texas has been overrun on the south border for so long. I'm not knocking the people for wanting to try to get in our country. I mean, you can't blame them, right? But it's overpopulated.
I just figured it out.
She's
I'm sorry.
so interrupted what I was saying.
Water swatters. I just figured out who he was. The bow hunting, the shooting squirrels and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
But the
that's keeping it real.
but now back to what I was saying when Danielle interrupted me.
Sorry.
The
Great moment. Rabbit trail.
when you overpopulate a state, it could become an issue with like just allowing people to go out and harvest everything. You could have some real problems on your hands. So I'm not sure if that's part of Texas's deal, that their population is heavier than their resources, or what. Louisiana, I think people are too lazy to go out and catch all the fish that Louisiana waters have. It's just like these catfish here, the lake we're fishing in, they're overpopulated. We did it a favor by keeping every one of these fish and filleting them.
Okay.
By doing that, we lowered the population of the lake, and the rest of them's got some food to eat now, just a little bit. But I'll be honest with you, we